Welcome back to another reading. We're going to just see where it takes us. Tune into yourself. Let's see if we have a message from the White Light Oracle for us today. Thank you. Okay. Vulva of Cedar. Number 30. Okay. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies towards what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear, so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greatest good. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Spirit, what do we need to see from the archetypes? What do we need to see from the archetypes? What do we need to see? Thank you. Venom. What do you think about when this card comes up? The dead end. Okay. The desert. Apocalypse. I mean, those are 4 cards right there. That could all be related. Then we have the Lover. We have Athleia, which is truth. The Animal, being more free. The Storm. The Pilgrim. The Riddle. Any confusion? The Womb. We all need to go back to the womb and heal our deepest childhood wounds. The Shapeshifter. Okay. So from this, I'm feeling that there is a person in your energy. And all of these cards tell a story about this person. Spirit. What is this person's current energy? What is their current energy? What is their current energy? Thank you. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not learning from their mistakes. They lack commitment. They lack teamwork. They lack growth. They're unwilling to learn. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, I take this person, I take the love we have for this person, I take the truth of who they are and what we've experienced and are experiencing with this connection, all the ways that they shift themselves because they've been so traumatized in their life from before they were even born. This person can cause a lot of confusion for a collective. But it's time to tear that shit down. Apocalypse style. This person is like a desert. There's nothing here. It's just dry. It's dry. It's barren. It leaves us thirsty for water, basic water. They are a dead end. This person is a dead end. They're venomous. They're venomous. And they may tell us that they're on a pilgrimage. Maybe they are. But it doesn't change the fact that they've got a storm inside. And they're an animal. And I don't mean that in a positive way. And they're not willing to work with you. They're not willing to, they're not growing. They're not learning from their mistakes. It doesn't matter why. They don't want to commit, or they won't commit. They're not growing. They won't even team up with you and try to grow together. They may even lack apathy, they may be apathetic as well. They may not show care to collective, or if they do, it's very superficial or fleeting. Thank you, Spirit. So we take this person, Spirit, we take this person and we give this person back to you. I release this person from me. I release this person from me. I give it to you. All the energy that this person had in these cards, I blow it back to you. I give it back to you. And I put my own loving energy into these cards. Purify these cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Show us the energy of the collective, Spirit. Show us the energy of the collective. The Fool. New beginning. Back to purity. We can be in our inner child, be free, be happy. We don't have to have our guard up. We're wise enough, we're strong enough to discern who we can trust, who we can't trust. We don't have to guard ourselves anymore. We just feel. We feel our way. We can instantly or very quickly sense when someone is not for us. And that's it. We observe it and we release them. And we go on our merry way and go play. That is us. We get to be free, to be in our innocence. Thank you, Spirit. What does collective have coming our way in the near future? What's coming our way in the near future? What is coming our way in the near future? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. So you are or are becoming very mature, very steady, stable, secure. You can be generous, prosperous, very successful, kind-hearted and nurturing. You have the kind of heart that can love all. And again, you have that wisdom, and that means you can also be in your child energy too, because you have both. You gained the maturity, and that maturity gives you wisdom and freedom to also be in your innocence. You get to be both. Thank you, Spirit. What are some obstacles that we may be facing in the near future? What is an obstacle we may be facing in the near future? 10:10 on the timer. What is an obstacle we may be facing in the near future? What is an obstacle we may be facing? Thank you. Okay. We've got the Five of Pentacles. So there may be some kind of struggle. It could be financial or some kind of hunger or need. Or it could just be you need help and you're rejecting help or not asking for help. So whatever it is, whatever comes up, whatever challenge comes up, just be mindful to be aware of it. Like, oh, this is a challenge. How can I navigate through this as quickly as possible in the healthiest way possible? And it could even be with health, and that could be 11:11. Mental health, spiritual health, physical health. I mean, there's lots of different kinds of healths. It could be financial health. So, you know, we don't need to be afraid of challenges. Just be aware when they pop up and you can navigate through them like the queen you are, whether you're male or female. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit. Let's see. Do we have... What is it that we don't see coming? What do we not see coming? What do we not see coming? Ooh, moving out of stagnation. I like that. I mean, the year of the fire horse starts on February 17th. Very sweet. Moving out of stagnation. Love it. All right. Spirit, what action does collective need to take? What action do you recommend collective take? Or what action will collective take? There's one that's flipped already. There's a Six of Swords that was already flipped in the deck. So you'll be doing more healing, more moving forward, moving into calmer waters, more stability, some relief. You have protection and guidance as well, and you may be traveling somewhere. And I mean, that could be just 1333. That could be, these just fell out. That could be just moving from this place down the street, moving to a place in a different neighborhood, or it could be traveling, going on vacation, or going to a new spa, whatever. Okay, so these fell out as we were talking about traveling. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's going to be an opportunity, some kind of turning point, some kind of fate. And if you know your time of birth, your birthday time of birth and where you were born, you can look up your birth chart and you can look at the whole sign Vedic or the sidereal or also the tropical, and you can look at your vertex. I believe it's the vertex that shows you like fated encounters, what that's going to be like the theme of your life. Okay, so you've got another fate thing coming up. All right, and then there will be some kind of devil energy around you. So is it going to come from someone else? Is it going to come from your own mind? Just be wary of it, or be cognizant of it. And we have the Hanged Man. So that's getting some enlightenment. Could be that you're letting go of this devil energy, moving on, healing from that devil energy, which will bring you a new opportunity. Yep. Seven of Swords came out with the devil. So there may be some other energy that, you know, is trying to come back, or there may be spying on you, or just have some kind of sneakiness, scheming going on. And you'll have two paths to take with the Two of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups, a possible new beginning, possible new relationship developing. And of course, if you're letting go of this toxic, if it's a toxic person you're letting go of, that will make way for you to heal and move on and have a new opportunity with a new beginning with someone. So you need to make sure, like, hey, do you want to hang on to the past, even though it may be comfortable and familiar? Or do we want to let go of the past that wasn't good for us, wasn't good for you, and have the possibility of a new love, a new relationship? Someone who could be way better for you, treat you way better. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So again, with the big changes and opportunities. So be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself. And keep mastering what it is you're working on. Keep mastering. So this looks really positive. You know, there's always going to be challenges we have. And if you've been dealing with someone toxic in the past, they may be coming back around. And just because they come back doesn't mean you have to accept them back. You do not have to do that. Be true to yourself. Do what is right for you. Do what is loving for you, or not. We all have free will to do whatever we want. But you get to choose which path. Going back to what's familiar, but maybe was a dead end. Or being brave and trying with someone new. Moving out of stagnation. If we go back to what we already know, I mean, where's that going to take you? Okay, I've seen like orbs of light fly a few times, and I don't know where it's coming from because I'm not moving the light, am I? Or maybe I am? I don't know. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So I would like to ask about this new love opportunity. We are going to use this black deck here. Purify this energy of this deck, please. Who is this new love opportunity? This new love opportunity, what is their current energy? What is their current energy, please, Spirit? Let me make sure these are upright. Okay. What is their current energy? 1919 on the clock. Ace of Wands. They're feeling inspired. They're in an energy of like feeling a new potential beginning. New opportunities, growth. Awesome. Thank you, Spirit. And how do they or how will they feel about the collective? Because we don't know, have we met this person yet or not? I don't know. But how will they feel about the collective? How will they feel about us? How will they feel about you? How will they feel about you? How will they feel about you? This new love interest, this new love opportunity. How will they feel about you? Thank you. Okay, so I think you may have met this person before. Or their energy reminds you of a past life connection. So it may be a soulmate that you've had other lives with, or it could be someone that you've met before in this life. But your soul remembers them. Your soul remembers them. For sure. There was some joy there. Thank you, Spirit. What intentions will this person have for this connection? What intentions will this person have for this connection? What will their intentions be? What will their intentions be? Oh, shoot. All those like flew out. There's like 20 of them, so we're not gonna take those. We're gonna put those back because it's way too many. Let's shuffle again. Okay. What intentions will this person have for the collective, please? In the near future. What intentions? Thank you. Okay, we have justice. So they're going to want truth, clarity, equality, balance, fairness. Nice. Okay. Interesting. I'm also feeling like maybe in a past life, things didn't work out with you two. Maybe not in all of them, but in one of them. And this is an opportunity to try again, balance things out. Okay. Can you give us some insight into what truth and justice and clarity this person, what does that mean to this person? What does justice and fairness mean to this person regarding the collective? What does justice and fairness mean to the collective? Or mean to this person regarding the collective? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean to them? Justice, fairness, and truth. What does that mean to this person regarding the collective? Ouch. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. So this is making decisions, planning, progress. There may even be travel involved, discovery, leaving home. So this person may be, this could be both of you like moving in together. It could be they're leaving their home to travel to you. It could be they imagine they'll meet you and you'll leave your home and travel to them. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And if this person were being honest with the collective, what would they say? What would they say to you? If they were being honest, what would they say? they say if they're being honest with you? Thank you. I feel you even though we are apart. So this is a very high-level soulmate. High-level soulmate. So your energies are kind of entangled. So if you feel something or think something, they're going to feel it, or you might even have some telepathy going on. Like if you dream about them, they might also dream about you the same night, something like that. Or if you're thinking about them, then they might start thinking about you. Thank you, Spirit. What action is this person going to take in the near future regarding the collective? What action is this person going to take in the near future regarding the collective? Interesting. So we have the Three of Swords. Can you clarify the Three of Swords, please? What action are they going to take? Please clarify the Three of Swords. What action are they going to take in the near future? Limitless potential, exploration, freedom, discovery. So I feel like they're going to free themselves from the emotional pain, from the grief. They're going to free themselves. They're going to explore. And free spirit, I mean, when I think of free spirit, I think of someone who may like to travel. Explore, travel, you know? And this person, you know, they may have some travel plans. They're reminiscing about you. They want a new beginning. They're feeling inspired. We've got a few inspiration cards here. They're feeling you, like 2727. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, with this current energy and this trajectory, can you show us what the most likely outcome will be in the in the recent future? What is the most likely outcome with this connection in the near future? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Fruits of the labor. So the work that you both have been doing behind the scenes is going to be paying off. You both have learned to be more self-sufficient. You both have been working hard and gaining independence, and that could also include financial independence. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism. Right there. Okay. This is also a Virgo, an Earth card. Interesting. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo or have a significant Virgo placement in their chart. It doesn't have to be. Interesting. So if this relationship in the past, whether it was this life or a different life, if it was a little codependent, then this is a very good positive sign, because you both have learned how to fill your own cup, be independent on your own. So when this does come back around, you can be healthier. It'll be an opportunity for you both to maintain a healthy level of independence so that you can be two whole people coming together. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm gonna ask this question. Spirit, what What is something about this person, this potential new love coming in? What is something about them that is never going to change? What is something about this person that is never going to change? What is something about them that is never going to change? We have the tear. The tear. 52. The tear. The tear. All right, take a look at that artwork here. 52. It's under the tools. 169. I know we read this recently, but I do not remember anything about it. But what I feel when I see this is I feel that this person has a lot of emotion. That's what 169, okay. The morning, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often, the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our eyes that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that, once acknowledged, will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. So when dark, this can be a card of drowning, of drama, of murkiness. I feel like this person has had a lot of pain and sadness in their life. But when light, it's melody, melancholy, flowing through. So I feel like this person, they have a huge depth of emotion, a huge depth of love in their heart. And it's like the deeper you feel pain, also the deeper you can feel joy. But if this person is so in touch with so many things, like sometimes when you're very aware of just everything, that can be really painful to experience all of that. And melancholy isn't necessarily a negative thing. Have you ever heard sweet melancholy? Sometimes it can feel kind of nice to just sit in some little melancholy. So I feel like this is a very deep person that's coming back. And they may not have been able to show you just how much they feel for you. In both the tear and the river, if both the tear and the river appear in a reading, this indicates an excess of the water element in your life, as in the Ayurvedic tradition, balance it with fire and earth. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything about this person that you'd like us to see from the shaman deck? Anything about this person you'd like us to see from from the Shaman Oracle. Anything about this person. Anything to show us from the Shaman Oracle about this person. Okay. Feast of Plenty. Choices and their consequences. And there's a bee on this card. So I feel that this person, they've made choices in their past and they have had to suffer the consequences of that. So I feel that they have an opportunity to make different choices. There's a light coming out of this sword. It's just a matter of what do they choose to do. One sword can lead them back down to the dark depth of the tear, and the other to the lighter path of the tear. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. So this person, they may have lost themselves for a little bit. They may have lost their way, maybe wearing masks, lying, playing games, and they're getting back to integrity. It's time. Beautiful. What did we just say? That they were wearing masks before. And they're getting to know their authentic self. They're removing the masks. Wow. They have been facing their shadows. They've been looking at those parts of themselves, like their ego parts, the unhealthy ego parts, shattering that. Wow. Wow. They are completing or getting ready to complete a cycle. Wow. Watchers, transpersonal. I feel like this person has a lot of galactic placements in their birth chart. Like I feel like they have galactic people watching over them. And I feel that this person, they're special. This person is special. I don't know why. I feel that they're special. I feel that they're special. They had to go through what they went through in life. And they had to go through those transformations, destroy those parts, choose integrity. They had to choose which sword to take, you know, which path to take. Choose to walk through that door to complete the cycle. I feel that there's a lot of light. There's going to be a lot of light coming out of them. Or maybe before there was a lot of darkness around them. But choosing to walk through this door, they're choosing light. They're choosing light. Wow. 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 This is beautiful. Beautiful. And Spirit, is there a card from... Where is it? From the White Light Oracle. I don't know where it went. Is there a card from the White... Oh, I was holding it wrong. Okay, here it is over here. Is there a message for this person from the White Light Oracle deck? Is there a message for them? Is there a message for us about them? Is there a message for us about them from the White Light Oracle? Is there a message for us about them? from the White Light Oracle. Trying to project my voice a little more. Is there a message for us from them? Sorry, I'm a bit soft-spoken. I hope my voice is loud enough. Is there a message for us about them from the White Light Oracle? Please, Spirit, is there a message for us about them? Thank you. Ishtar's Lion Gate. I wonder if they have any Lyra connections in their chart, their birth chart, the Oracle of Chaldea. And we have the Beta of Spirit Wolf. Wow. Wow. I'm feeling like these are some heavy duty cards here. I don't even know what that means, heavy duty, but I feel like they're significant. This is a message about this person for us. Give your spirit rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. So I feel like this person has been working very hard and they need to take the time to rest. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your tasks and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. So I feel like this person may have had a bit like some control issues in the past. They may have been very slow to move and make any changes or movements. So Spirit's calling them to be flexible. Like, it's okay to be focused and commit to tasks, but be flexible and trust in themselves, because they have very high intuition. They can handle anything, but they need to trust in their ability to handle these things. And then we have the Oracle of Chaldea, number 37. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. So I feel like, yes, they may have been really slow in the past to move, but it doesn't mean to rush. It just means trust. Trust that you know when the right time is. If you're too afraid to move, then the 4343, you may never move. But if you trust, you'll move at just the right time. And then we have Ishtar's Lion Gate, number 44. Number 44. All right. Message for your person, for us about your person. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that for them. I think you might be that something positive. They're so lucky, aren't they? Wow, well, this was a lovely reading. I feel that this person coming in has a lot of beauty and depth to them. And I feel like they've been through a lot of stuff, and the choices they make will impact their future. But it does look like they're reminiscing about you. They would like to come back. So both of you just need to trust yourself, trust in divine timing, trust in the process, keep working on yourself, be vulnerable, open, adaptable, all the things. Yeah, it'll all work out. It'll all work out. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful evening.